Okay, are we back? Hello, everybody. I can't even, let's see. Oh, gosh. Um, are we back? Oh, my God. What happened here? Um, let's see. That, and this, and this, and this. Are we together? Hello, is anybody out there? Oh, my gosh. What happened? Okay. Um, is anybody there? It looks like I'm live on my end. If you are, please let me know. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened, but I had to start it all over again. But anyway, I'm going to just continue here. Um, and okay, so let me see if I can get this. I don't know what is going on. Anyway, all right, so there's the card. And then, of course, the envelope has to have an envelope flap. And let me just make my envelope flap. And with the designer paper. Oh, I'm very nervous that nobody's popping on again. I don't know what happened. I'm thinking actually of changing streaming services. Because I have trouble with Switcher, and I don't know what the problem is. But anyway, I hope you guys can come back and let me know that you're with me again. Oh, this is making me very sad. Anyway, there is the envelope, and here is the card. There we go. So that's the first one. I'm going to bring that up because for some reason I can't get this. I can't get this to change either. What? Oh, well, there we go. Okay. All right, now you see my mess, but that's okay. All right, so there's the first one. So now let's go to the Christmas card. Here it is. Here's the Christmas card. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, this Christmas card is one that I copied the template from Rose Maroney Ward. She's a demonstrator, very, very talented. Oh, by the way, the other card was inspiration from Linda Dalkey. She's a demonstrator in Australia, and I love that template. I've used it before, but I decided to use it again anyway. So this one is from Rose Maroney Ward, this combination, this template, and she used real red and garden green for her color base and designer paper that had the same matching colors. But I chose to use Lost Lagoon, Smoky Slate, and then the designer paper, which is the same paper as I said. This is from Winter Meadow. So let me get this out of the way and bring this over here. And let me bring in what I need to show you how to make this card. All right, so the first thing is, of course, it's the Lost Lagoon. And the Lost Lagoon, again, same 8.5 by 5.5. And, oh, I'm so sad that nobody's with me now. I don't know what happened. All right, so there is that. Now, my layers are the Winter Meadow designer paper, and then a piece of Smoky Slate. The Smoky Slate is 5.25 by 4, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. So let me get this adhered, a little bit of adhesive. Oh, I wish somebody would say they're with me. I don't know what's happened. I don't like this. I'm gonna moan and whine. It's not nice when I moan and whine. Ugh. Crazy. Oh, all right, so there is that. And now I'm going to put it onto the base. And there we go. I love this color, Lost Lagoon. I think it's really subtle and it's just pretty, and it reminds me of the snow just falling outside, and I don't know, it's just very pretty. I like it. So then the next thing I did was I took a piece of basic white. And, oh, Sandy, yay, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad. I have no idea what happened. I had to go back and start the whole process all over again. But anyway, I'm so glad that you're back. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you for popping back on. All right, so now I have this piece of basic white. And what I did was I used the Spotlight on Nature dies, which I absolutely love. They are it's one of my favorite dies. I just love the intricate detail in each one of them. I love the sizes that we have. And so I cut this one out in basic white, and then I ran it through the Snowflake Sky embossing folder, which I'm using a lot this season because I absolutely love it. So that gives a little bit of subtleness to this. Then the next thing I'm going to do is take my Winky, and I'm just going to, wink up a little bit of this Hither and Yon. Probably the bigger snowflakes I'm doing, but I'm doing some of the other ones as well too. And then, oops, I missed one. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to take, now I know that this is not a glue, but for some reason, there is a magnetism with the iridescent ice here. So I just sprinkled some on, and now I'm going to tap the rest of it off into my bowl. But it sticks, see? For some reason, I don't know if you can see that shine. Let me see if I can get that shine. But in real life, I mean, if you were here, you would see that that does stick. There's some magnetism. I don't know. I have no idea why. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some adhesive to this, and I'm going to put it right in the middle of the card. Now, I am going to use the largest star, a snowflake, right at the top, because I want that to be kind of cattywampus, just a tiny little bit. Okay, so that's that. All right, so that's done. Then the next thing I did was I took the trees from the Snow Wonder set and also the die, and I stamped it in Lost Lagoon, and then I cut it out with the die, and this is what you get. How cute is that? So I am going to just trim off this little edge over here on the, well, it's on your left. Just trim that little bit out, and I'll show you why in a minute. So the next thing I want to do is I want to adhere these trees to this image here like this. So I shall adhere some of my adhesive like this, and then I'm going to put this on, and I'm just going to have it overlap just a tiny little smidgeola, just a tiny little bit like that. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Humble Home stamp set, which is so stinking cute. I absolutely love it. And I stamped the house in Memento ink on a piece of white. And now I'm going to take the punch that goes with this, because this is a bundle. You get the punch and the stamp set. And I'm going to just bring this in, and I'm going to punch it out like this. Here we go. There we go, just like that. Make sure I get it right. And I do, and punch away. Okay. So there is that. And I'm not going to use this little star, but I'm going to put that little star over there because I might use that later on. Now the fun part. More fun. Oh, you know what? There it is. I just thought for a second I lost something, but I didn't. All right, so now I'm going to take my 2 markers. Actually, I'm going to take my more than 2. I'm going to take 4 markers, and I'm going to color. And I'm using the Lost Lagoon, and this is Lost Lagoon and the alcohol marker. So this is gonna I'm gonna do the chimney, and notice I go in one direction. I like to go in one direction because I don't like to pill up the paper. These alcohol blends are wicked strong. I love them. They have a lot of potential here, but you have to be careful. What I found is I have to be careful. If I go back and forth like coloring with a crayon, it's gonna pill up that paper, and I don't want that because that doesn't look like nice to my eyeball. So I'm going to do this again like this on the side, on the eave here, like this. And then I'm going to do the top and the bottom of the windows. Just very carefully, a little line here, and a little line here, and a little line here, and one here, like that. And then I'm going to do the door. The door is going to be the same color, like this. I'm actually surprised that I can do this without, I guess it's you and me, Sandy. Everybody else must have got lost in the cyber science of it all. I don't know. I don't figure it out. I don't get it. Anyway, there we go. That's done. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the windows look like the fireplace is going on inside the house. Or these are just, yeah. I think I'm going to pretend in my mind that it's the fire going. And then I'm going to do this one. and very carefully, I love these blends. I just love them. Okay, now the next thing is I'm going to take Old Olive. Now this is my watercolor marker because I don't have, I've got a new blend coming for this, but it's in my order and I don't have it. So anyway, this is going to be here for the flashing on the roof like that. And then I'm just going to come in and color. Now you probably can't see a big difference on camera here, but in real life there is a nice difference, a nice contrast between the Lost Lagoon and the Old Olive. So whoops, let me get this in a little bit more. There and there and here and here and here. There we go, and one more. And now I'm going to come down and do the bottom like this. I love to color. I tell you this all the time. I'm a coloring person. If I wasn't doing Stampin' Up, I'd be doing those adult coloring books. I would. Okay, so then the next thing I did was, in the stamp set, there is a little heart, a little wreath right here. So I took that, I stamped it in Memento, I colored it in the real red and the Old Olive, right like that. So now I put a dimensional on the back, and now I'm going to come in and put this right on the top, right up here, like this. Whoa, come on, I want it exactly. Whoops, I have, you know what, I have to pick this up and do it so I can see it. Right here, there we go. All right, like that. Now, of course, it has to have some Wink of Stella. So there we go. I'm going to green up that nice greenery with my Winky. And then I'm also going to do the bow, but I'm going to add something to the bow too in a minute. And then I'm going to add some of this to the chimney, like this, and to the eave, and to the greenery like that, like this. Isn't that pretty? Ugh. And this one. And then I'm going to come and do the bases of the window and the top, like that. And then the front door with my Wink of Stella, because I love my Winky. And then finally this little on the bottom right here. How's that? Okay. Now, this is going to get some dimensionals. So let me pull in my dimensionals here. I've got a whole bunch of pieces here, so let's use these. Okay. And that. Sandy, when I had to restart this, did you get a notification that I went live again? Can you tell me if that happened? Because that'll give me some information about what happened also. Are you there, Mrs. Riapelli? Mrs. Riapelli, are you there? You're here. I know. That was a few minutes ago. Can you just tell me that you're still here with me? Or maybe had... No, you didn't get a notification. That's a curiosity. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, so now I'm going to peel this up. Good morning, Gail. Good morning. It's so nice to have you come on. In spite of the fact that I had a little technological issue this morning, I was recording and then all of a sudden it went blank. I don't know why it said it was stopping recording. I don't know, but I'm glad you're with me. So I will recap. So anyway, this is the little house. Now I'm going to pick this up and bring this right in like this so it's nice and straight and even. There we go, and press that in like that. Cute, 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 but I'm not done yet. Wait, I'm not done yet. So the next thing is I'm going to take a piece of this Lost Lagoon and white ribbon, and I'm going to make a knot, just like this, a knot. Gail, I hope you can come to Maine. You too, Mrs. Riapelli. I've got people who, you know, we're doing these pop-up classes, and it would be so much fun to have a quilter there. Do we know any quilters, Gail? Who would like to do a little pop-up class? Anyway, okay, so here's my little bow, and I'm going to take Look at this mess. Sorry about this mess. But it's a sign of crafting, you know? What can you do? All right, so here are my glue dots. I'm going to add a bunch of these to the side here because I definitely want this to stay nice. And again, this is from Rose Maroney Wood. She's a fun demonstrator, very sweet woman, and she made this beautiful card. Hers is in, like I said before, it's real red and garden green. And and I've got something else to show you too that she used that I didn't use, but let me just put this last one on like this. I think 4 is good. All right, so now I'm going to take the dates, November 21st to November 24th. 4 days, 3 nights this time. I think I sent you an email, Gail, and to tell your sisters too. Okay, wait a minute. Let me press this down, and press this down to make sure I've got enough. Oh, you know what? I need one more under here. I can feel it. I need one more right there. I really like to make sure these things stay nice and secure. There we go. And this is a little bit this needs to be trimmed just a tadola, like that. Okay, so there, there is the front of the card. Now I'm not done yet because what I'm now going to do is I'm going to take these pearlized enamel effects, which I absolutely love. You get 3 in a package. You get red, black, and the pearl. And I'm going to make this snow pop. So I'm going to just put a little bit and kind of just, you know, drag it over this area here that makes it look like snow. This takes a while to dry, so just be careful when you use it that you, you know, just a little bit here and here, like that. How cute is that? How stinking cute is that? And then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the red, here's the red, and I'm going to put that on top of the ribbon. So let me see if I can do that, like this. Okay. Just very carefully. You want to be careful here. You don't want to have a glob. Look at how cute. And then the very last thing is, because you know me and glitter, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on the top like that and a little bit over here just to give this a little bit more pizzazz. And then I'm just going to tap the rest off. And for, you know, it just sticks. Now, of course, it's going to stick to this pearlized enamel effects because that's gluey. But the rest of it, look at how cute that is. And then the inside of the card, what I did with the inside of the card is I stamped Merry Christmas. Very simple. And on the envelope, I stamped the image of the house in the Lost Lagoon. So there is this. This card, and let me bring this one back in. And this one are the cards that we're going to be doing. Now, I have made an executive decision because common sense just smacked me up one side of the head and the other, because a week from tomorrow I am doing the Franklin Downtown Heritage Fair, a holiday fair, and I am not ready for that. I am working like a crazy little bunny trying to get everything done. So I'm going to cancel classes for next Monday and Tuesday. And we will resume a week from Monday and a week from Tuesday. And these are the cards that we will be doing, okay? So that's that. Now, remember I just mentioned that Rose Maroney Wood did this card in real red and garden green. You should go check it out. Rose Maroney Wood, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. I think, where is she? I forget where she is. But anyway, she used the Joyful Images ephemera pack. And she took this little tree right here from this ephemera pack and used it right here like this. How cute is that? And with her combination of the designer paper in the reds and greens and the background, it's really a sweet card. And I think both of them are sweet. I love this color combination, and so I decided to use that. But if you have the ephemera pack, you can make a couple of cards with these trees. Plus, you've got all of these other really cute cutouts that you can make. Let me just pull this out so you can see. Pretty cut. Hey, Tina, thanks for popping on. Look at all of these pretty little cutouts that we have. There are so, if you put this into Pinterest, you're going to see a lot of different cards made with these. Easy, 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 easy. So this is a great thing. Now, I can't do this for my class because I don't have enough. I wouldn't have enough. I would only have 2 of that size Christmas tree. So that's why I used the stamp from Snow Wonder, because it worked perfectly. So that is the story, my friends. So let me just bring me back in so I can see all of you. And thank you for popping on again. I'm sorry about the technological issue that I had. I have no idea what it was, but we're back again. So anyway, these are the cards that we're making in 2 weeks. And if you're in the Franklin area, come on down on Saturday the 28th. If it's a rain day, it'll be Sunday the 29th. But I am going to be in front of Mr. Passini's shoe store. That's where I'm going to have my little booth. And there'll be a lot of people there. There's a lot of booths. There's probably well over 100, maybe even more, I don't know, with all kinds of things. So that is it for today. I'm so sorry once again we had that little glitch, but we're back and I'm glad about it. And so in 2 weeks, on Monday and Tuesday, these are the cards that we'll be doing. Whoops, let me bring over. There we go. Okay. Thank you, my friends, for joining me. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Have a great week, and I will see you. I will be able to do, I might do a Facebook Live on Friday, next Friday. Yeah. Okay. All right. I love you all. Thank you for joining in. Namaste.